Hello, welcome back. Evelyn Lozada and Jennifer Williams' friendship began early in Basketball Wives. When the show premiered, the two were seen as close companions, often standing by each other's side during both the fun and the drama. The duo became inseparable, and viewers quickly became invested in their bond. Together, they formed an alliance that seemed unbreakable. Their friendship on the show started as a genuine connection. Jennifer, the more reserved and composed woman, and Evelyn, the fiery and outspoken personality. Over the years, their dynamic changed, but at first, their camaraderie appeared to be one of mutual respect. They supported each other through breakups, dating drama, and even disagreements with other castmates. As the seasons passed, cracks began to form in their once solid friendship. Evelyn's fiery temper often clashed with Jennifer's more passive approach to conflict, and Jennifer's tendency to remain neutral in confrontation started to irritate Evelyn. Fans witnessed several moments where Evelyn would openly criticize Jennifer for her inability to take sides, and Jennifer's frustration grew with Evelyn's aggressive behavior. Their relationship began to take a more complicated turn when Evelyn's personal life started to interfere with her friendships. The deeper tensions between them were amplified by the drama Evelyn found herself embroiled in outside of the show. This would eventually lead to the explosive confrontation that would reshape their relationship. The tension between Jennifer and Evelyn came to a head when, during a particularly heated moment in a group scene, Jennifer made a shocking revelation. She exposed Evelyn's involvement in a string of toxic relationships that had negatively impacted her personally and professionally. Jennifer's words stung as she delved into details of Evelyn's past relationships, some of which were publicly known and others that had remained hidden from the public eye. Jennifer accused Evelyn of allowing these toxic dynamics to play out, even as they caused her immense emotional distress. From failed relationships with high-profile men to the toxic patterns that seemed to repeat themselves, Jennifer's expose painted a picture of a woman who was trapped in an endless cycle of unhealthy connections. What made Jennifer's revelations so powerful wasn't just the private nature of the information, but also the raw emotion behind her words. She wasn't just exposing Evelyn's past relationships, she was calling out the core of the toxicity that had plagued Evelyn's life for years. Evelyn's reaction to Jennifer's expose was nothing short of emotional. After Jennifer's words hit, Evelyn visibly crumbled, overwhelmed by the weight of the accusations and the truth that she couldn't deny. Her breakdown was intense and heartbreaking, leaving viewers stunned as they watched Evelyn, usually known for her strength and confidence, struggle with her emotions in such a vulnerable moment. It was clear that Evelyn was caught off guard by Jennifer's betrayal. But it was also evident that the pain of hearing those truths, especially about her relationships, was something Evelyn had never fully confronted before. Her breakdown was a raw moment of self-reflection, where the weight of her past relationships and her ongoing struggles with self-worth came to the surface. Evelyn Lozada's personal life has been a topic of much scrutiny and drama throughout her time in the spotlight. Her relationships, especially with high-profile men, have often been fraught with controversy. One of the most talked about was her engagement to former NFL player Chad Johnson. Their short-lived marriage ended after a domestic violence incident, which cast a shadow over Evelyn's reputation and her relationships moving forward. In addition to the publicized issues with Chad Johnson, Evelyn's other relationships have often been marred by public fallout, infidelity, and toxicity. Jennifer Williams, in her expose, didn't just focus on the external drama, she highlighted Evelyn's internal struggles, which many of her fans and followers may not have been aware of. Another aspect of the toxicity in Evelyn's relationships is the pattern of self-destructive behavior. From staying in relationships that were clearly unhealthy to continuously making choices that hurt her emotionally, Evelyn found herself in a cycle that she seemed unable to break. Her interactions with men were often rooted in deep emotional wounds, and her vulnerabilities were exploited by those she trusted the most. Jennifer's words hit Evelyn hard, because they reflected a painful truth that Evelyn had been reluctant to face, that she was complicit in allowing these toxic dynamics to continue. Her breakdown was not just about the pain caused by Jennifer's words, but also about the years of unresolved emotional trauma that had been brewing beneath the surface. After Jennifer's expose, it was clear that the friendship between Evelyn and Jennifer was irreparably damaged. The emotional toll of Jennifer's betrayal, coupled with the raw truth of the accusations, led to an irreversible rift. Both women exchanged harsh words, and any hope of reconciliation seemed distant. Fans of Basketball Wives were left wondering if this was the end of the line for the two former friends, as the trust between them was shattered. Jennifer, while expressing that she had felt a sense of responsibility to expose the truth, seemed resolute in her decision to no longer be part of Evelyn's life. Evelyn, on the other hand, struggled to process the betrayal, still reeling from the public nature of Jennifer's revelations. Following the fallout, Evelyn had to come to terms with what had transpired. In interviews and social media posts, she admitted to being hurt by Jennifer's actions but also acknowledged that she had a role to play in the deterioration of their friendship. For Evelyn, the breakdown was not just about the betrayal but about the realization that her own emotional struggles and relationship choices had contributed to the state of her friendships. In the aftermath of the public fallout, Evelyn Lozada has made efforts to reflect on her actions and behavior. Recognizing the toxic patterns in her personal relationships, she has taken steps toward healing and growth. This includes seeking therapy and taking time to work on herself emotionally. Evelyn has spoken publicly about the importance of self-care and personal reflection, acknowledging that her past mistakes have shaped who she is today, but they don't have to define her future. Her journey toward healing is ongoing, and she hopes that by sharing her story, others can find the strength to break free from similar cycles of toxicity. As Evelyn works through the fallout with Jennifer, she also focuses on rebuilding trust in her personal life. This includes mending relationships with family, friends, and potential romantic partners. Evelyn's story is a powerful reminder that it's never too late to learn, grow, and work on bettering oneself. Evelyn Lozada's breakdown after Jennifer Williams exposed the toxicity in her relationships was a pivotal moment, not just in the world of Basketball Wives, but in Evelyn's personal journey. While the betrayal was deeply painful, it also provided an opportunity for Evelyn to face her past and begin the process of healing. This dramatic moment, captured for all to see, offers a glimpse into the complexities of reality TV and the emotional lives of the stars who live out their personal struggles in front of the cameras. Evelyn's story is one of redemption and growth, and her journey is far from over. Only time will tell if she can rebuild the relationship she's lost with Jennifer, with others, and most importantly with herself.